You, ordinary person like myself, can have a relationship with God. You don't need to look up to someone and idolize someone and try and have a relationship through that human being to reach God. It's a direct line. If we do not have Jesus in our lives, we are disconnected from the true vine. Now, he is the vine. If we stay attached to his vine, we have life in this life. We have the fruit of the Spirit. But if we become disconnected from him, we end up malfunctioning, and we can see it in the world today. The Bible tells us about our nature, our rebellious side, our rejection of God being in control. And we can see how many times we fall when that happens. Having God in your life, it gives you a purpose in the sense that you don't need to exhaust yourself and try and do it on your own. I've tried it on my own, and I know some of you out there have too, and some of you have turned to the life giver, the living water, the bread of life, and all of a sudden you have this new urge for living and this new life. Often I've had people say to me, I'm glad that you found your peace. I'm glad that you found this new buzz in your life. It's not like choosing off of a menu and saying, oh yeah, I like some of that. This is the way, because everything else points to the self, meaning whatever makes you feel good and feels right to you. But we know that every path may seem right to a man, but it eventually leads to destruction. Which is why when you go to the one who points to himself, Jesus, who is God in flesh, who cannot lie, who cannot be extinguished by darkness, who actually loves you and wants a relationship with you and wants you to turn to him because he cares for you, then you start to realize actually everything I once believed was a lie. Because what I believed before was very much to do with me and my desires and my will. When I tried to satisfy that, I just kept falling and needing more to top me up. Whereas when your desires align with an almighty, omniscient, omnipresent, omnibenevolent God, you realize that you're lifeless without him. Sticking on the vine rather than cutting yourself off means you have life in this life and you have life in the afterlife. Otherwise, you're just an unawakened spirit that is still asleep but needs to be activated to atone with the Creator. Don't be a fish without water. Don't be a tree without the roots and the grounds. Be on the vine with your Creator, and he will show you what life is like in the light.